Mouth partiers, how are you? Janit's here. Why Janit's? Because my name's Jen and I'm going to eat. Today I have 12 cucumbers, 6 jumbo shrimp, 12 shrimp cocktail, and a big huge piece of bone-in chicken. And the chicken's made with a rub that has brown sugar and all kinds of spices. Oh man, it's so good. And I have a bunch of dipping sauces. I have butter. I have cocktail sauce. I have another marmalade kind of sauce. And I have a really good ranch base dip for my cucumbers. And I have some tomatoes. I hope y'all are doing okay. It's almost the end of January 2021. And I'm going to try not to talk so much this video since I've been talking y'all's ear off the last few videos. So here we go. Now these shrimp I think are called Patagonian shrimp, I think. And I've never had these before, but they're little jumbo shrimp. And they come with the little feet or whatever on there. And you just grab a hold of those and you peel them off. And that gets your shrimp started to peel all the rest of the shell and tail off when you grab a hold of those little feet or tentacles, whatever they are. And it looks like that. And you just get these at the grocery store. And I got these raw, and you can just boil them up for 1 or 2 minutes. And then you have these. And I made a garlic butter to dip these in. And oh man, those are good. You put them in some hot garlic butter, like so. Those are good. I recommend warming your garlic butter up. That's so good. So again, I think they're called Patagonian shrimp. And they come raw at the grocery store. And you just boil them up. You grab those little feet. And pull those. And the rest of your shell wants to come off. And the tail. There you go. Dip that in there. Swish it around a little bit. And there you have it. A perfect little garlic buttery shrimp. Party in your mouth. I'm getting messy. Garlic butter's everywhere. That's so good. Now I've never bought raw shrimp before. But I did today, so I could try those out. And man, they're good. I had a few before the video. And I was really impressed. I've always been hesitant to buy raw shrimp and all, but so I wasn't sure if I could get them done and all that other fun stuff that goes with it. And then you gotta peel it and peel little legs off and peel the tail off. But man, these puppies are good. Swig it around in the garlic butter. There we go. That's so good. Now, these are cucumbers. They're like the mini cucumbers. I got the organic ones at the grocery store. You know, I took a ranch and I mixed it up with some apple cider vinegar and some sugar. My grandparents used to do like a cucumber salad when I was growing up, and they usually cut the cucumbers in these little star shapes, and then they took the peels off, and I left my peels on today, but they took the peels off and they cut them up in little slices and put them in a bowl and put this sauce over them and shook them up in this sauce. But it works out just as good if you get cucumbers and just make the sauce and dip it in there. Mmm. Oh yeah, that's really good. Mmm. Yum. Oh man, that is so good. Mmm. Mmm. Well, instead of shaking the sauce on there, you're going to need like a little bowl. I'll probably use a lot of this before I'm done with the 12 cucumbers, but man, that's good. Mmm. That's so good. I think restaurants should have these for a side, like stuff like this. This is bomb. Mmm. Mm-mm. And it's not much calories for cucumbers. So I really think that restaurants should use these as like a side or more low calorie vegetables than what's on the menus at the restaurants. Mm. Mm-mm. That's good. Mm. Yeah. That's so good. Mmm. Mm-mm. And then I got these little shrimp cocktails, and I love shrimp cocktail. I've been buying this cocktail sauce. It's pretty spicy, but the bottle says if you put ketchup in it and mix it up that it's not as spicy. So we'll see about that. Mmm. Mmm. Yeah, it wasn't so spicy. The cocktail sauce I've been buying, it's a real expensive brand for cocktail sauce, and it is just so spicy when you bite into it. Like sometimes when I don't make it less spicy with ketchup, my whole face turns red and my nose burns, and I can feel like this burn on the back of my head. But the bottle says put some ketchup in it and it won't be as spicy, and that's for sure because this is pretty tolerable right here. Mmm. Oh, good. Mmm. Now, I like the cocktail sauce, I think, a little bit better than these big jumbo Patagonian shrimp. So you just grab a hold of the little legs, and then the shell wants to pull off with it. I've been trying to tell my kids, grab a hold of the legs and peel it off. And there you go. You have some goodness right here all ready to go. And then I just took some butter, a stick of butter, melted it, and put some garlic butter in it. Heated that up. Man, it tastes like a shrimp scampi almost. Mmm. Mmm, that's so good. Mmm. I got something on this cucumber. That's so good. So how are y'all doing today? It's almost the end of January, and I was making a to-do list today of all the things I want to accomplish before the new month starts. I love cucumbers. I don't know about y'all, but I don't think I'd like them so much if I didn't do this sauce for them. Now these mini cucumbers at the store that I get that are organic, they it takes you about 4 or 5 big bites to get one down. But they're so good. I'm not sure if cucumbers are very nutritious. I know they have a lot of water content, but I'm not sure about as far as nutrition goes. I know they're low calorie, so they can't be too bad for you. Those are so good, especially in that sauce. Now, I haven't tried the chicken yet, but every time we do this chicken, it turns out so good with this brown sugar rub. Oh, my fork's not working so good for it. I guess I'm probably going to have to dig in with my fingers. I don't know about you guys, but skin is my favorite part of the chicken. Excuse me. I got some chicken meat right here. That's so good. You want to see my chicken? We grilled this up on the grill. It looks kind of burnt, but I think it's the black part. It's more like the brown sugar rub. Oh yeah, that is the brown sugar rub. It's so good. If y'all never experienced with brown sugar rub, I recommend it, because man, can you cook up some good chicken with brown sugar rub. Also pork chops or regular just pork loin. I love brown sugar on those. Look at that. Oh man, that's so big and yummy. Look at that. That's good. That's really good. Now, if this is your first time tuning in, I made my channel so I could share my dinners or lunch or whatever with y'all. But I also made my channel to inspire myself to eat more of a variety of foods. I normally would never eat like shrimp with chicken, but think about it. We do when we go to restaurants. We have like a shrimp appetizer or whatnot. So, not too bad. Oh, this chicken's good. It's not too dry. It's juicy. Mmm. I'll get some more cucumbers over here. I'll get me a thumbnail for my video. There we go. Yeah, I really enjoy the cucumbers with this sauce. Again, it's ranch, apple cider vinegar, and some sugar. Mmm. Especially if you're trying to lose weight or you're watching what your calories are. Cucumbers are a great way to fill in for some of your food so you feel nice and full, but you've eaten some stuff that's kind of lower in calories. So good. Oh man. These are good. I'll do some more of the shrimp cocktail. So when you're eating shrimp cocktail, you can either bite them off at the tail, or you can try to get the tail meat out. Like I just pulled that little tail off. You get more meat that way if you just pull the tail off. Now, if you're doing shrimp at home, like a shrimp cocktail, I recommend getting like a more high quality shrimp sauce, the cocktail sauce. I think you'll enjoy it better if you get a higher quality brand than that. And my favorite shrimp sauce is, like I said, like really super spicy. But you can always take some ketchup and dilute it with the ketchup, and then it's not so spicy. Excuse me. Okay, here's another cucumber. These are good. These are really good. I can't quit saying it. I can't quit saying it. All my videos, you'll probably hear me say, oh, this is so good, probably hundreds of times. I'm really just enjoying having dinner with y'all, and I've learned to enjoy my food, really. I'm really learning to enjoy my food. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cucumbers left out of 12. And I didn't know if I'd be able to eat 12 cucumbers, but I think I'm going to be able to do it. Because again, they're not a lot of calories, and oh, they're so good with this sauce. So if y'all never had like a cucumber salad, or anything like I did growing up with every like holiday meal, like Thanksgiving and Christmas, my grandma and grandpa made the cucumber salad. I recommend it. Even if you don't want to like slice the cucumbers, get you some sauce and just put it in a dish and eat those. That's good. I'll give me another drink here. Actually, I have 6 cucumbers left because the one was hiding. So I'm now done with my cucumbers. But I think I'll have room for them. Another one of these shrimp cocktail. Mmm. These are pretty good. Mmm. So, I want to show y'all the size difference between these shrimp cocktail. Now, these were like a medium-sized shrimp cocktail from the grocery store. They weren't the small ones, and even smaller than that is the little salad shrimp. But they were about medium size. They weren't jumbo, but these puppies are big. See the size difference in these? So, these ones smell a little bit fishier. Excuse me, I don't know if it's because they were raw when I cooked them or what. But they do smell a little bit fishier than those cocktail shrimp right there. But they're still both good. Now, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to try this with the cocktail sauce and see what the difference is in taste and flavor. See? Well, let me peel one of these real quick. So this was the uncooked shrimp I bought, and this was the ones that were already cooked. And these are so good. Let's try this with the cocktail sauce and see how that does. Mmm, that's good. These have a little bit of different texture than these, but they're still amazing even with cocktail sauce. Mmm, mmm, wow, I actually think I kind of like these. I think they're called Patagonian shrimp. If I remember right, I think that's what the package said. And what we usually do is we usually buy the pre-cooked shrimp, which is what these cocktail shrimp over here are. But I think I'm going to start buying the uncooked ones like this and dip it in the cocktail sauce because, oh, it just tastes so much better than these pre-cooked ones. And the only difference really is that they're bigger. Maybe, I don't know what Patagonian means, if it means they come from a different part of the ocean or what exactly that means. I'll have to research it more because I just recently started liking seafood. But these taste better, I think, than these little pre-made cocktail shrimps. Yeah. That's good. Oh, yeah, it has a much better flavor. I don't know why, but they do have a much better flavor. They smell fishier, and I try to steer clear of like fishier, smells and tastes, but those are really good. I'm actually kind of disappointed I don't have any more on my tray here because those are pretty good. I'm impressed. I'll finish up these little cocktail shrimps. Yep. Long live the days of buying the pre-cut cocktail shrimp. I'm not going to do that no more after getting spoiled with those jumbo ones. I'm going to start getting them at the store and boiling them up myself for a minute or two. It only took, 1 to 2 minutes to boil them. Oh, yeah. Yep. These are not going to be a thing in my house no more. They're still good, but they don't have anything on those other ones I just ate. Now, I told y'all in a previous video about my tomato mozzarella salad. And I went to make it tonight to show y'all that goodness, but didn't work out because I forgot the balsamic vinegar at the store. So I just got some tomatoes in a bowl. I love tomatoes. And they're really good for you. They have a lot of antioxidants in them. It kind of breaks up the flavors when you're eating. If you throw some color, color, a dash of color into the food that you're eating. I'll go for another cucumber. That's one thing I try to do when I make meals is I try to add a bunch of different kind of colors of stuff because it's more eye appealing, and I think it kind of plays tricks on your brain. If you have all those colors and a smorgasbord of food in front of you, it plays tricks on your brain so you get more excited about it, and then the food will taste better. It's applicable, so. I hope I can be some assistance to y'all. Maybe some different ideas for some things you can have for sides with your meals. Oh, yeah. This food is hitting the spot. I was so hungry. Excuse me, I do another cucumber. These cucumbers are just so good with this sauce. I can't stress that enough. Yum. Oh my, this is so good. Now, I've never eaten 12 cucumbers in one sitting before, but this is my first time. I might get more used to it. And I'm so excited I can get full and add to some of my meal with something so low calorie. I'm trying to lose weight, so. Oh, this is so good. I have 4 shrimp cocktail left. Oh, these are so good. All this food is so good. I just love food. Got my paper towel here. Shrimp cocktails are so expensive at the restaurant. When you go to the restaurant, they're like usually like $10 or $12 for maybe like 6 or 8 of them. And they're so, they're significantly cheaper at the store. So, if you want to spoil yourself and you can't afford to go out to eat, and spend that much on like an appetizer, go to the store and get yourself some things like shrimp cocktail and some things you can indulge on and spoil yourself. I said in one of my other videos how important it is to make time for yourself and spoil yourself. And food is one of the biggest things in our life that we can spoil ourselves with and take some time to ourselves on. Man, that's good. We don't have a lot of money to travel or take vacations or nothing like that. But I think if I ever do get in a position where we have some money to travel or go on vacations and stuff, I think that I would probably pick one of those hotels or Airbnbs or places to stay or somewhere that has a little kitchen so I could still, spoil myself instead of, well, it'd be nice to have money to go out to eat too, but I'd still like to stay somewhere where we could fix up some food in the mornings or whatnot. The tomatoes are good. I'm going to show y'all my chicken again. Here it is. It's such a big piece of chicken. It's almost as big as my face. And here's that good skin with the brown sugar and spices. It has a real good brown sugar taste. That's so good. Man, so good. I just love brown sugar on chicken and pork chops. Man. I'm starting to get full. Look at all that good chicken right there. These are pretty cheap at the store too. When I went to the store tonight, they had 4 huge ones of these, and this was the one that was like the smallest one on the smaller size that I got on my tray. The other ones were so big, and they were only like $8 or $10. Excuse me. That's a lot of meat. That's so much meat. I pretty much got most of the good meat off there. I'll watch for bones so I don't choke. That's a lot of meat. Y'all probably can't see it, all of it on here, but all my kids are older, but if I had it to do over again and I could raise my babies again, I would do homemade baby food. I did a little bit of homemade baby food when they were little, but if I knew what I know now when I had my kids, I'd be even like making stuff like this on the grill and then putting it like in a Ninja or a processor and pureeing this with some water or whatnot. Man, that'd be so good for a little one. Mm-hmm. Eating stuff like this, like chicken and shrimp and cucumbers and tomato, that's so healthy for you instead of all that processed stuff they have now, like Hamburger Helper and the box macaroni and cheese and all that. I'm trying to make a goal with my family to get back to some of the wholesome, the whole foods instead of the processed stuff. And then I'm also trying to be a role model, for my little ones. I'm trying to be a role model. And if they see mom eating this kind of stuff, they're going to want to eat this kind of stuff eventually. We're going through a little bit of hard time with our youngest because he's so picky, but don't let that discourage you. If you're having problems with your kids being picky on what they eat, just keep chugging, Just keep chugging and keep exposing them to stuff like this and trying to get them to eat it, and just keep chugging. Don't give up. Don't get discouraged. Eventually they'll come around and they'll eat stuff like this, whole foods, instead of like the frozen chicken nuggets and all that processed stuff. I mean, that stuff's good, like if you're on the run or you're in a hurry to go to take them to football practice or whatnot. Something quick and easy to pop in. So are your kids in sports? My kids are in football. I have 8 kids. Yeah, 8 kids. I said it. And 2 are girls. And 6 are boys. And they're so awesome. Family's so awesome. I just love them so much. I'm really blessed. I feel really, really blessed to have the family that I have. I'm taking a long time on this video too, I see. Hopefully I'm not taking too much of your night up. I get to talking sometimes and the time just goes by and I don't even realize it. I work part-time for a grocery delivery service. And I just started a few months ago, and I've been going and getting people's groceries for them and taking them to them, and they just submit a grocery order online, and I'll look through it and go to the store and shop for the people and take them their groceries. And I'm just so amazed how many people don't buy much meat. Almost every order I get, it's full of like Hamburger Helper and Kraft macaroni and cheese and Campbell's soups and Hungry Man dinners. When I went to the store tonight to shop for an order, all of the Hungry Man dinners in the whole grocery store were sold out. And there was a lot of stuff actually sold out. The store was bare. The meat section was cleared out. They didn't have any heavy whipping cream. And, you know, they didn't have bread. A lot of the store aisles were bare. But, oh, excuse me, I'm getting full. I can't believe, again, how many people aren't buying much meat. I thought for sure when I would start to deliver groceries for people, they would buy meat, you know, for their nightly dinner and all that. But nope, there's not much meat on these orders. It's maybe only about 1 in every 8 houses I actually take meat to. Or 1 in every 8 orders maybe takes orders meat. It just shocked me. And maybe they're getting their meat other places. You know, I know people like to get their meat different places, or maybe they'll order a cow or a pig, you know, directly from maybe a place. But I really thought that people ate more meat from the grocery store than what I'm seeing. It was really surprising. And I realized that our household actually buys more meat than what I see on most of my orders, which was surprising because I always think to myself, man, we should eat more meat. We don't eat much meat, but compared to all these other people ordering their groceries, I guess our family does pretty good on the meat. This is my 10, 11, 12. This is my 10th cucumber. And again, these are these mini cucumbers. They're a lot bigger than my finger. They're pretty big. I got them organic mini cucumbers at the grocery store. I like these. I just take them home and I wash them up and I chop the ends off of them. Let's see if I can get another picture for the thumbnail. Play around a bit. Yeah, those are probably not very good, but this is all new to me. It's only my 3rd YouTube video, and I've been doing mukbangs every video. Mukbang. It's where you eat with people on video. People watch you eat. Maybe they're eating themselves and have dinner with somebody virtually. That's so good. Oh, my nose has a tickle. Whew. I had a whole pile of shrimp shells right here. Got 2 tomatoes left. You know what I did? I ate all those shrimp and then I forgot to put my lemon on it. Oh well, it was still good with the cocktail sauce and the butter. Woo! That's sour. I'll get a few little tastes of this. Lemon's good for you. I'm not really a fan of lemon water. But I've been wanting to make smoothies, you know, like in the morning or the evening, and I've been wanting to try putting some lemons in them with some other fruits and stuff, and kind of hide the flavor and mask the flavor of the lemon, since lemon's so good for you. My mom always says, you should make some stuff and put lemon and honey in it. Lemon and honey combination is so good for you. It cleans the system out. I've got some more chicken here. Now I'm going to try this with this little sauce I got and see what that tastes like. That's pretty good. Move this sauce over here. Now I wouldn't eat this marmalade sauce with the skin of the chicken because the skin was had that brown sugar flavoring. But when you get in the insides of the chicken, this sauce is pretty good. Mmm. Got my boot here. You know, in other countries, I heard some of them, you don't drink a drink throughout your meal, which I thought was odd. I think it would be so peculiar not to drink throughout your meal. But we probably wouldn't know the difference if we were in other countries, if that was what we were accustomed to. That one squirted. This is so good. Got my last tomato here. Got my dish of tomatoes down. I'll get another cucumber. I might try to do one video a day or one video every other day. At least 3 or 4 times a week. I want to eat with y'all. I just love it. I love feeling like I have the company of y'all and talking and, you know, making time for myself to make this, you know, a tray of food that looks appetizing and spoiling myself by sitting down and eating it. Oh, it's so good. I'm going to just put a little bit on this one, this pat. See that? Well, I got 1.5 cucumbers left. I think I'm going to save my last one and have that one in a little while once I make some more room. But I am going to eat it tonight. That was my goal, 12 of them. Well, I got a little bit of chicken left and 1 cucumber left, and that's it. Out of all my food, that's it. I'm gonna probably eat that in a little while. So I hope y'all have a great rest of your January, and get ready for February for Valentine's Day next month. And as always, like, share, and subscribe if you will. I want to eat with y'all some more. And I love you so much. Thank you.